Hello, hello. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the ocean. Look at that sailboat. You can see sunlight glistening on the waves. So beautiful, as Ian would say. So beautiful. Look at that. Mother Nature, the ocean. That might be off the coast of California, near Catalina Island or something. Beautiful. So beautiful, man. The earth is so beautiful. They call it Mother Earth. A lot of humans call it Mother Earth. They personify the earth. They make it into something intimate. Like it gave birth to you. Like you came out of the earth. Like this is your home. And Mother Earth is your parent. She's your mother. Where's this forest? Is this redwood trees in California, perhaps? Maybe. But you know, there's a lot of beautiful forests here on Earth. So beautiful. So beautiful. Don't you see the beauty, man or lady? Don't you see the beauty? You know, it isn't difficult to see the beauty. That's what's funny to me about these people that believe themselves to be so wise and so aware and so profound and deep. Don't you see the beauty, man? Don't you see the beauty? As though we've never been out of our homes. They just make all these stupid assumptions. It's ridiculous. Maybe they were sheltered their whole life. I wasn't. I grew up spending many summers, many hours in nature, many winters out in nature, on frozen rivers, in forests, cross-country skiing, snowmobiling, skating on the ice, skating on the river, boating, swimming, hiking, doing all sorts of things. It's okay. You don't have to understand. That's part of the beauty of this realm. You don't have to understand anything. You can be lazy and just go right into the recycling bin. That's the default mode for the lazy. That's where they end up. Don't you see the beauty of Mother Earth, Mother Nature? Is Earth really your mother? Do you consider the Earth to be your mother? What would that make you then? If that were true, let's do a thought experiment here while we look at this gorgeous, tall waterfall. Where is that? Is that in South America? Is that in Africa somewhere? I'm not sure. I don't know. AI came up with that. Fake AI. I spent a lot of time making these images. It's okay, though. I'm trying to show you something. Oh, look at how colorful that is. Coral reef. It's so peaceful and beautiful. If you go snorkeling or some of these places, go scuba diving, go down there. Look at the tropical fish and the colors. The colors, man, it's so beautiful. You know, a lot of those little fish get eaten. That's how they end up dying. Eaten alive. Eaten alive. Eaten alive. Eaten alive. I'm doing the reverse of the mumblers that don't enunciate on here. On purpose. Tongue in cheek. I know what I'm doing. Some people don't catch what I'm doing. Most people don't know what I'm doing. And that also shows me something about where I am, what this realm is. Everything you do and don't do, your behavior shows me something. Look at this shark coming along. Well, he's hungry. He wants to eat some of those yummy, colorful treats, those fish that he views as a treat. Eaten alive. Eaten alive. Well, that's the design. It's Mother Nature. She's caring. She loves you. Mother Nature loves you so much that she wants to devour you. Maybe you'll understand more by the end of this video. Maybe not, though. I don't know for sure. It's possible that you won't. Orcas, killer whales as they're known. You know, these can take down a shark. There's even been footage of a killer whale taking down a great white shark. Killer whales are very fierce. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I'm not blaming them. I'm not saying they're evil, but they're part of nature. Don't you see the beauty of the bloodbath of nature, where everything's eating everything else? Because Mother Nature cares about you. She nurtures you, right? That's the perception. That's the programming that you can hang on to. A lot of you will throw up your hands and say, Stephen, I was programmed. Great, great. I know everyone in this realm was. You're not teaching me something new here. He's a big blue whale. It's okay. You can use that excuse forever and go right into the recycling bin, because that's where it gets you. Make a million excuses. Write them all down on little tiny pieces of paper and collect your excuses and see how many you have. I have a feeling, I suspect some of you have a lot. You want to make excuses why you are this way. And excuses for the realm and why it's so brutal. You'll say it's beautiful. You'll ignore the brutality. Oh, this is Hawaii, I think. Looks like a Hawaiian island maybe, or some tropical island. Beautiful, just beautiful. Gorgeous, breathtaking. It's stunning. I can just keep heaping praise on compliments. Oh, man, it's lovely. Look at the water. Oh, how peaceful. Not a human in sight. Nobody yelling. Nobody banging on things. No car horns honking or car alarms. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Are there any mosquitoes there? Is there anything there that will eat you? Far away from human beings, far away from civilization. Let's say this isn't Hawaii. Let's say it's some undiscovered island. Oh no, this is a slum, a shanty town. Where is that? In Africa? Maybe Liberia? Or the Congo? Where is that? Looks awful. Is that in Nigeria? Sudan? Where is that? Terrible. Terrible. Well, that's Mother Nature caring for you. You have to live in these shelters. You have to put together any scraps you can. Oh, an adorable little chipmunk. How cute. What is he watching for? What is he looking out for? Perhaps hawks? Birds of prey? He doesn't want to get swept up and eaten, does he? He has to be on guard. He has to be on the lookout. He can't just let his guard down and relax. Because there are things out there that want to eat him. Even domestic animals will kill the chipmunk. Oh, look at these poor deer here. There's a forest fire. Well, where do they go when Mother Nature is on fire from lightning, a lightning strike, perhaps? What's going on? Where do they go? They're in fear, panic. Isn't Mother Nature nurturing, though? Doesn't Mother Nature care about you? Mother Earth? Doesn't it care about the wild animals? Where do the deer run? Where do they go when everything's on fire? Have you ever thought of that? Where do the animals go when Mother Earth decides it's time to burn? Well, it's designed that way, people would say. It's good. It has to burn the dry stuff, and then there's regrowth in the forest. It's just the cycle of life. People come up with all these expressions to explain it away, to try to explain away the terror of a koala bear in a forest fire. When Australia was on fire, or parts of it were on fire, and they're clinging to trees going higher up, and they don't want to be burned alive or suffocate from the smoke. Well, that's Mother Nature. Isn't Mother Nature caring? People love to say that word as though it means something great. Nature. They love nature. But they really don't see nature. Do they? They're thinking of nature in a little Disney cartoonish way. Disneyland or Disney World. And it really isn't that way. If you start looking and you start thinking, which I know is impossible for most humans, they're either too lazy, or they're not curious, or they're fearful, or they're dishonest, or they're demonic. There's always some reason why they don't look at things the way they actually are and face the truth of this realm and the design of this realm. They don't want to look at the design of this realm. They want to make excuses and repeat things that they were taught in elementary school. And then make excuses saying, well, I was programmed, Stephen, in school. It's not my fault. As they're adults. Look at this slum. Nature provides, right? Does it provide food, shelter, or do you have to grow your own for the most part? Do you have to build your own shelter? Do you have to get money to buy the supplies to build, unless you find scraps and you live like this, out of stolen or found scraps, pieced together in slums and shanty towns, with dirt roads and dirt floors. And they're piecing together whatever they can as a shelter, a makeshift shelter that they live in. It's not temporary. They live in that for generations. In a shithole that people say, oh, praise nature, Mother Earth provides all we need, food and water and shelter and clothing. Does it really? Or do you have to work and suffer and toil for all of those things? And millions in this realm have hardly anything. Hardly anything. It's a fantastic place if you're delusional and you don't look at where you are, which is many of you. So most of humanity is too weak to look at how things actually are. You delude yourselves out of fear, cowardice, and weakness, and dishonesty. And then you'll blame programming. Well, TV programmed me, Stephen. School teachers program me. It's not my fault. What I believe today as a 40-year-old isn't my fault. I take no responsibility. It's how you sound. I take no responsibility. I was programmed. Well, you were programmed in third grade. You've had all these years to see through it and drop that programming. You did nothing. You just cling to your fucking programming. You cling to the lies. And you expect that excuse to work on me? As though that's going to make me change my mind about you somehow? When you've done zero work, no effort? Earthquake destruction. There can be fires, buildings that collapse, devastation. Well, that's Mother Earth. She's shifting a little bit. Who cares how it affects the humans? You're just piss ants to Mother Earth. Mother Earth. She's coddling you in her arms. She's carrying you and snuggling you, right? In a nice warm blanket. That's the way you'd like to think of Mother Earth. And this is reality. For many that go through this, millions of people alive today have lived through earthquakes, or they lost loved ones in earthquakes. Maybe their parents, their father, their mother, a sibling, their children, their grandparents, dead. You don't think about it until it hits you. Most people are that way. They live in a little bubble, comfy little bubble, and they think that protects them. It doesn't, though. You're just sheltering yourself from reality. You'll just get recycled. And Mother Nature will recycle you with all the care that you think about an old empty soda can that you toss in the recycling bin and forget about it. With no emotional attachment. It doesn't care about you. Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Gaia doesn't give a fuck about you, doesn't care about you. And you better get that through your head if you want to get out of here. Now, if you want to stay delusional, click away from my channel. Shut off the video right now. Watch something else. Flash floods, destruction, mudslides and flash floods. Kills people and takes away homes. Destruction. Well, that's Mother Nature again. That's the design. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it beautiful? Mother Nature loves you when she's destroying you. flash flood, mudslides, and erosion. Take your house with it. It'll take whatever's in its path. The real images and videos are far more devastating than what AI could come up with. And I tried. But it's worse than what AI can conjure up. Or fake AI. It's the way it is. It's okay, though. You can ignore it all. And that's what most of you want to do. Thunderstorms, lightning, power and fury and beauty. They can be beautiful. I've enjoyed storms, many storms. My life, especially summer thunderstorms, can be exhilarating, exciting. But can it be destructive? How'd you like to be struck by lightning and burned and suffer? Maybe die. Maybe get paralyzed from it or lose your arm burnt off. Would you think it's as beautiful then if it affected you or one of your loved ones, someone that you're very close to, and they got struck down by lightning and essentially electrocuted and burned, maybe burned alive? It happens. Happens many times over every year. All over this realm, people get struck. It's okay, though. It's Mother Nature. She loves you. She's pretty on the outside. If you don't think about it, just don't think. Shut off your mind. And I'm kidding when I say that, but other channels tell you that. They tell you to shut off your mind. Just don't think about anything. Don't figure anything out. You'll just get recycled. That's the default mode for this realm. It's not a punishment. Flash floods, floods that flood cities and city streets, go into shops and apartments and homes, into the subways, overflow the sewers, and there could be sewage water in there, wastewater. It's wonderful, isn't it? Drown people in their cars. It's wonderful, isn't it? If you stop thinking, that's all you have to do. That's what the New Age teaches you to do. Don't think. Just believe what you're told. Just follow. Big flood here, massive flood. It's going to take that whole city. Some of these floods flood an entire U.S. state, an American state, or several states at a time. I remember in my lifetime, certain massive floods in the Midwest or wherever. Just huge floods. 100-year floods, 100-year storms. What about volcanic eruptions? Well, that's Mother Nature caring about you. She loves you if she buries a city of 100,000 people, whether it was 2,000 years ago or today, and destroys. She loves you. Mother Nature loves you. That's why she's trying to kill you and bury you and make you suffer and make you fight against her to survive because she loves you. That's why she's called Mother, because she's so loving. Makes her seem so much nicer and sweeter. Wonderful. Look at this big tornado forming. Massive tornado. Could be in Kansas or Oklahoma. Wonderful, isn't it? Maybe it's in Texas. It's wonderful, isn't it? If you don't think about it, you don't think about what's in the path. There's houses, there's towns in the path of that tornado. It's going to tear through. It's going to destroy people's lives. It's going to end people's lives. It's going to hurt others and make them be in the hospital for weeks or months. It's wonderful if you don't think about it. Mother Nature's loving. She's your loving mother. That's why she's designed to be this way, right? Because she cares about you in your imagination, in your delusions. And a lot of you are delusional humans. You come to my channel and you'll say, I never thought of nature that way. Sinkholes and highways. Some of these sinkholes are so big they can swallow a whole home. A big 2-story, 5-bedroom home swallowed up. Wonderful design. Whether there's a highway nearby or whether there's been digging or whether it's caused by humans or they don't know how they form. They just form and swallow up, and it's not due to fracking or any human involvement. Out in a rural area, there could be a sinkhole. Oh, look at this. You get to be buried in Mother Nature. She gets to devour you in a coffin or in a mausoleum. She's going to get you eventually. She's going to get your body, right? She's going to eat you. Mother Earth loves you so much, she's going to devour you. She's going to eat you, your ashes or your flesh. Isn't she wonderful? Let's be real here. Isn't she wonderful? Eventually the names get worn right off the gravestones by the elements of Mother Nature. And the earth takes you. Even if you put up granite stones, they wear away. They get corroded and degraded. It's wonderful. You get eaten and forgotten. Mother Earth eats you in the end. I hate to be a spoiler, but that's the ending. That's the ending, okay? That's what's coming for your body. Mother Earth eats you in the end. Who else speaks about Earth this way? Mother Earth eats everything. She eats the dead trees that fall down. She eats the corpses of animals. She eats the disposable diapers and plastics thrown in the landfill, and the trash bags and the waste, the garbage that you throw out. She eats everything. She eats everything. She'll even eat your spirit if you let her. If you keep coming back here. She's a monster. She's not a mother. She's a monster. Mother Earth is a monster Earth. I know you don't like that. I know a lot of humans recoil in horror when they hear the truth. They don't want the truth. So I don't believe most of you humans on Earth that tell me you want the truth or humans want the truth. Your reactions are telling way more than your words. You don't want the truth. You want comforting words. You want lies that make you feel good. Mother Earth is going to eat your body in the end, as it eats everything here. It eats everything. It eats your waste. It eats your flesh. It eats your waste. It'll eat your bones. It eats your piss and shit. It eats your food scraps. It eats whatever you use and throw out. But she's beautiful, nature. Mother Nature. Look at this moose. Well, a moose is around 1,500 pounds of mostly muscle. And they're very unpredictable and wild. They do weird shit. You don't know their next move. You don't know what they're going to do. They might just charge you, run you over, gore you to death, trample you, kick you. They can be very unpredictable and violent. They're not meat eaters, but they'll still kill you. They can act like they're insane. And you know what? They taste really good. Moose steaks taste, oh man. They have a flavor that's different than, let's say, a beef steak, a T-bone or something. But they're delicious. You can get these T-bone style steaks from moose. Wild moose, they're delicious. I've eaten moose before. I haven't eaten hippo, but these hungry hippos will eat a human. They'll break you in half. They can carry a lion around like a toy. They kill more humans a year than lions do. Hungry, hungry hippos. Mother Nature loves you. It's why it made these things. So you can't just swim across a river in Africa because you might get eaten by a hippo or maybe a big African crocodile. You seen the footage of these eating zebras, especially the young, vulnerable zebras, as they cross a river, shallow water, and they're swimming. It's awful. It's awful. It will stay with you in your mind and haunt you. At least it does with me. Now, am I saying they're evil? I'm saying Mother Nature's a monster. The design is. Do I think most in this realm will ever understand what I'm saying? I don't think so. I don't assume that. I think I could speak here for 1,000 years, and most would never understand. They're under a spell, and they wouldn't listen to me for a spell. They want to live here, be devoured here. Polar bears, they will tear you to shreds. They will eat you just like they'll eat a seal. They will hunt you, unlike other bears. They're different than other bears. They have a taste for humans. Other bears really don't want to eat you. They're different. Even grizzlies. But polar bears are the most dangerous. They will just keep pursuing you. And they want to eat you. And they're not like the Coca-Cola commercials, Christmas with the polar bears. They want to program you to believe they're cute and cuddly and, oh, it's Christmas time. Look at these white polar bears drinking Coca-Cola. And it works on humans. Most of the programming works. And then when people are programmed, if they ever even open their eyes slightly, they'll just blame the programming for why they don't see anything in this realm. I was programmed, Stephen. That's why. I can't help it. It's a crutch they use. A lot of you walk around through life on crutches. Mental, emotional, spiritual crutches. You don't want to work on dropping the programming. Most humans. There's rare exceptions, a few dozen on my channel. But out of the entire realm, how many actually work to drop the programming and deprogram themselves and work on their awareness and focus and trying to understand and comprehend on a deep level, a spiritual level, where they are, what this place is, how it works, how to leave, what it will take, facing reality, facing the truth with courage and curiosity and honesty. How many do that? It's very few. It's a rare few. Big old brown bear, grizzly bears. Have you ever heard the sounds they make when they're walking and running? The huffing sounds and the heavy breathing. And their sense of smell is incredible. They can smell you for miles away, downwind. Miles. They can smell your food. That's why you have to hang up your food, put some kind of locker and hang it way up high off a limb where they can't get it. And not right where you sleep, so they might think you're the food, going by smell. Wolves in the forest. Beautiful. Beautiful. Is there beauty here? Is there natural beauty in nature with wildlife? Yes. Yes, absolutely. There is. But is it more than just beautiful? Could you see more than just the beauty? Could you open up your mind a little bit and say, it's beautiful, but there's more that I didn't look at and ponder and factor in and contemplate. I just saw the surface level beauty. Maybe you should admit to that, some of you. It might help you in the end. But most humans aren't interested in helping themselves. They're more interested in being lazy and then panicking when that recycling bin shows up, or just not even thinking about it, just going right into it. Oblivious, unaware. Northern forest. That might be in northern Ontario somewhere. What happens if you get lost out in the woods? Just miles and miles and miles of just... You're completely lost. You don't have a compass. You don't know where you are. You don't know the way out. What are you going to do when you're lost in the forest? What are you going to do when you're lost in a blizzard? And it's snowing it's blizzarding so much you can't even see they call it whiteout conditions, where your hand less than a foot in front of your face, you can't see it. It's just white. All you can see is snow and white. And you're snow blind. And it's blowing and snowing like crazy. And you're out there and you're getting cold. And you're lost. You can't find anywhere. You don't know where you are. You're going to get down on your knees and pray and thank Mother Nature. Thank you, Gaia. Thank you, Mother Earth. I'm getting frostbite. Thank you. Thank you, Mother Earth. I'm getting frostbite. Thank you. Is that what you're going to do? I don't know. You tell me. It looks pretty, though, on a postcard. And that's the level most humans are at. Oh, it looks pretty. Here's a postcard image right here. That could be in Alberta. Maybe it's Lake Louise or somewhere in Alberta or British Columbia, Canada. The Rocky Mountains. Beautiful. Beautiful. Don't you see the beauty? Don't you want to go hiking there? Maybe go in the lake for a swim, and it's clean, clear water. Reflection of the mountains on the water, on the lake. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. And then a storm comes. It's okay. It's Mother Earth. It's Mother Nature. She loves you. She loves you. She takes care of you. Which is why so many people die out in nature, outside of the cities, out in the wilderness, every year. Because she loves you so much, right? What happens to children when they get lost in a forest? Does Mother Nature love them? Will you ever see? Will you ever hear? I don't know. There might be some on my channel, a few dozen. Beautiful forest. Look at the size of those trees. Poison ivy, poison plants. Mosquitoes can eat you alive. Beautiful. Just beautiful. You don't see a lot of food there, though, do you? For a human to eat. What are you going to eat when you're out in the forest? Could you live there for a year? Or would you starve? How many calories could you get in a day? You think you could get 1,200, 1,500 calories? 2,000? What do you think you could get? 800? 500? Could you even get 300 calories in a day? These mushrooms. Do you know which ones are edible? Which ones will make you sick? Which ones are heavily poisonous and toxic? Which ones will stop your heart? Which ones will make you sick? Diarrhea? Which ones will make you cramp up? Which ones will make your heart stop? Which ones will cause you pain and suffering and potential death? They look cute, though. But which ones can you eat? And which ones can't you eat? Mother Earth. She eats everything, even the trees that fall down. They start to rot. Eventually they get eaten. They get absorbed into the earth. Everything does. Everything does, from water to waste to wood to blood, flesh, bone, organs, dead flowers, dead trees, dead animals. Which flowers are edible? Do you know? Which ones are safe to eat? Which berries are safe to eat? Which ones aren't? The poisonous ones mimic the other ones. They look almost identical. Not by chance, not by coincidence. By design. By design. You might have to study the design of this realm a little bit to understand where you are and how it works. It's deceptive. It might look pretty on the outside. Those look like wildflowers, like maybe daisies or something similar to that. I don't know the names of them. It's okay, though. Just take in the beauty. Take in the beauty. Well, Earth is going to take you in eventually. Walk through a graveyard and ponder, what's under my feet? Bodies. Bodies of beings that used to be living people. And they're being eaten. Their bodies are being eaten. Eventually the caskets rot or rust, corrode, give way. Eventually those bodies get absorbed into the earth and into the groundwater as well. Into the water you drink. By the way, corpses. Here's the cemetery gates. Isn't this wonderful? Isn't this beautiful? A dark kind of beauty. It's amazing, isn't it? Mother Earth wants to eat you. She's designed that way. Monster or mother, You decide, Mother Earth or Monster Earth, a devourer of humans and animals and plants and life and water and waste. Everything here gets eaten. People don't like that. They don't like to hear that. Because it's true. That's why. Because people don't like the truth. They prefer the comfortable, popular lies.